Hey, we're the Rob and Holly Show on Audacy Country here, downtown Nashville, Hard Rock Cafe with Dan and Shay.
What's going on, guys? Good to see you in person.
We're so excited to see you
We're
too.
always hanging on Zoom.
I just posted today. I said we're in Nashville for the week, hanging out with our favorite people, just because we got tired of Zoom.
Yeah.
Staying at Shay's house. It's a whole thing.
It's great to have you. You know, I've been meaning to talk to you about the laundry situation that's starting to pile up in your room, but it's been good.
The West Wing is nice. I have the West Wing. Holly's got the East Wing.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been nice. But the last time that you guys were here, we talk about that here at the Hard
In
Rock.
this building right here,
In this
yeah.
building, yeah.
We were watching the CMAs as fans. We paid like $8 or something to get into a CMA viewing party.
Yeah.
We came out here, and then we did like a little writers round down here a while back too.
We did. Our buddy Carrie Barlow, I believe, was playing a song we had on our very first record
This was
card
definitely-
somewhere on the Mino.
This was 10 years ago for sure.
10 years
It
ago.
was a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
We were right there. It was
So what is
unbelievable.
the next 10 years looking like? What do you think?
The
Moving
next 10 years or
forward?
what has happened in the
Yeah,
last 10
because,
years?
like-
Like, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, because
We're talking about our career or the world. Okay, so have you seen the AI videos?
Yeah.
No, okay. It's
Oh,
getting
they are
crazy.
weird, aren't
The
they?
robot one was crazy.
They
Did you
don't
see
do
that
good.
guy?
No, but they don't do good on the fingers. That's how you can tell.
Oh,
Always look
yeah.
at the fingers. That'll creep you out.
Yeah, it's weird. You know,
Like,
you
they'll
just
be
never
like-
know.
like-
oh, no, that's how they know.
Have you used the chat AI thing?
No, but everyone's like, hey, I wrote a song in the style of Dan and Shay. I'm like, it's better than the song we wrote today. Great.
We literally used that the other night. Some guys are playing guitar and they're like, "Oh, let's write a song." And they write it in the style of this, in the key of this, and then it's do 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 do. It maps it out all right away. And I was like, "This is getting a little bit scary."
Yeah, I think we chill on that for a while.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
it's-
AI
it's
artists, right? That's a thing.
Yeah.
There's an AI artist. So I haven't looked into it. You might have told me about it, but
It's gonna
that's
put us out of
wild.
business.
I mean, well, I will say
No.
one thing. I think it's great to like, if you have an idea and maybe you're stuck on it, it helps to like get things moving. So if you guys are like, hey,
Yeah.
we want to write a song about this theme, this theme, this theme, then you just throw it in there, and at least you have the map to follow and go, okay.
What does the publishing look like?
I was
Do
gonna
we have to like
ask.
cut in the robot? You know what I mean? Like,
You know the robot has feelings.
Yeah,
He's
for
gonna
sure.
He's gonna want some of
they're
that.
gonna end up suing you.
Yeah.
C3PO's got like 50% of our
I
catalog.
want 50% of the copyright. Yeah.
Steve takes you to court. You're like, oh
Oh
boy.
man, that's so
Wow.
crazy.
No, I think
10 years.
what Holly was getting at was, do you plan out your goals in like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year
What's
increments?
on your vision board? Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, the music business, you have to plan so far in advance, especially with touring.
Yeah.
We're just, we're in the best place personally as friends, as brothers, more so than we've ever been. We've, just connected on a level that we've never been on before, especially in the music, in a writing room. We're just writing the best songs of our career, and that's what we're focusing on. As you can see, we haven't posted a whole lot on social media. We're just like in the writing room, in the studio, focusing on, what matters most, our friendship and the music we're making. And I feel like you're gonna hear that in the music when it comes out. So
That's
hopefully
awesome.
this year we're gonna start rolling out some of that music.
I love that.
Do you feel when you take a break from social, can you feel your mental health getting better?
Oh, it's so good.
You can breathe. You can breathe a little deeper every
Shit,
second.
no,
that
seriously,
you're off it.
I think we all should be allowed to take some breaks, because I think you feel pressure all the time to post, but we need a little break.
He
once in a
feels
while.
pressure. Do you feel pressure?
Kind of.
Okay.
I feel like, the pressures in the music business is like you have to post 7 to 8 times on TikTok per day to hit the algorithm to be one of these TikTok artists. But I'm just like, you know what? I just want to focus on music. That's what fills our cup. That's what makes us the happiest. And I think that's what got us to this point in our career, is focusing on the music. And, we'll post on there when we have a good idea, but, we're not going to spend our whole time and everything on it. So.
Yeah.
But it is fun though to see fans post on TikTok with your music, isn't
Yeah.
it? To see like some of those things. Have
We're
you
all about that. That's
right,
cool.
right.
Yeah,
That is so
totally.
fun. I just want to. Have you guys seen anything that stood out from the song "You"?
Oh man, there's a lot of people
Weddings.
that are just using it at their wedding song, which is
Yeah.
incredible. And in TikTok, it's really cool the way that they're able to kind of produce like a full music video of their love story, and seeing that stuff is really awesome. And people are so creative. And even if you're not like a songwriter or a filmmaker, I think TikTok has kind of shown that people are very creative in the way that they're able to put out this content that is very accessible, and we get to be a part of that, with the music, and they're using songs and things, and it's just awesome to be able to be a part of someone's love story. Is something that we have, we pride ourselves on being a part of that day a lot in people's lives all over the world, and that's been an amazing part of our career, getting to watch songs like "You" be used in such a special day in that person's life, and that's a big deal. I mean, you got a lot of choices,
Right.
especially
Right.
when you get on TikTok. You got a lot of choices
Yeah.
to choose between. Whenever you're picking your wedding song, so we're always super honored by that, and it's just incredible that we're able to connect with our fans in that way. That's music. That's what it is. That brings people together, and that's what we're trying to do. And we write those songs, and we write about what we know, and I just think the human connection just happens in that way, and it's just pretty incredible to be a part of that.
Yeah, you guys make a good love soundtrack. It's a good
Yeah.
soundtrack for love. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like you're talking about new music, the process it takes in creating? Do you feel like it's different for you now that things have changed so much in your life with family or with, we talked about choosing to get healthy or not drink anymore.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the process changes for you now because of those changes?
Your voice sounds better than it ever has.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, that's a lot to say. It's always
Yeah.
sounded incredible, but it's
Thank
on a
you.
whole nother level. It's crazy.
I appreciate that. I feel like Dan touched on this earlier, but our friendship has definitely deepened in a way that we've gone through a lot together at this point. I mean, it is in a lot of ways like a marriage. We're both married now, and we know what that's like. And it takes that kind of commitment and sacrifice in a relationship like this. And I think we're just in a really good place right now, and we get together and write songs. We're having a lot more fun than we ever have. I think just because we're feeling a little bit more freed up to write, what we want to write. Not that anyone was ever like, you have to write this, but I just think, in our headspace, I feel like we just feel a little bit more free to be able to, write what we know. And it's just been a lot of fun to get together and have fun making music again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we moved to this town, so many years ago, and that's what we were having fun coming into places like this, drinking a lot. Well, I had not stopped drinking at that point. Drank a lot at this very particular place that we're in right now, and but we were having so much fun, in those early years. And not that we didn't have fun, all throughout our career, but the pressure builds, and there's a lot of pressure on you to be able to, come out with great music, and you don't have time. You're not being able to sit down and write songs like you were in the very beginning, and we've had that time in the last, couple of years, and that was just I think the biggest blessing that we've had in our careers is a little bit of time to just breathe and be like, all right, we've both been working on ourselves personally and with our families, and getting to this place where we're not feeling pressured and we're just having fun making music again. I think that comes out in your music. It's just this intangible thing whenever we're creating music out of a place of happiness, rather than like we have to put out an album in 2 weeks.
Right.
Dan, can you get this done in a week?
Gotta hit that TikTok out.
Exactly.
Well, no pressure here. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us here, and it's always a great time.
It's so good to see you. You guys look amazing.
You're so
always.
sweet. It's good to see you guys
Yeah.
too. And thank you so much for the music. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you all for being so kind to us always, and thank you for playing it on the radio. That's a dream
Right.
come true for us.
Well, we
Of
love
course.
hearing it.
Dan and Shay here on Audacy at the Hard Rock.